Ladies and gentlemen, podcasting since 2005. You're listening to Gamertag Radio with your hosts, podcaster Hall of Famer Danny Pena, the always opinionated Paris Lilly, and from outside of the norm, Peter Toledo. This is Gamertag Radio.
Welcome to Gamertag Radio episode 1177. This is your host, Danny Pena, here live from Los Angeles. And I can't wait to talk to you guys here on this episode. Now, for those who don't know, I've been hard at work behind the scenes at G4 TV. The official launch is happening next week, November 16th. So make sure to check it out on Twitch, YouTube. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of fun. So if you don't see me tweeting a lot during the week, it's because of that. We're focusing so much on launch, man, and I'm very, very excited. So if you're listening, make sure to follow G4 TV on Twitter and other social media places there. And just make sure to give us a follow, man. But next week, I have a pretty cool interview that has something to do with G4. So I'm not going to say what it is just yet because I'm going to record this sometime this week, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited for this for the next episode of GTR. So that means most likely there's not going to be a live stream of the recording on Twitch, but the episode is coming out Monday at 12 a.m. Pacific, so stay tuned. All right, head over to GamerTagRadio.com and listen to our past episodes. You can find us on any, and I mean any, podcast app. Just search for GamerTag Radio. And when you see us, make sure to follow us, subscribe, or even better, post a review. It will help us so much. It only take a couple minutes, a minute or two, just to post a review, and it will help us out a lot. It will help us also to get discovered. Even if you're using Spotify, every time you follow us, the show will increase, and more people will discover us. So Look, we need your support. So do that as much as you can. Tell your friends, tell your family, everybody about GTR. Now, if you would like to be part of our family discussion or segment, again, you have the power to do this. Here's how you could contact us.
Send us your feedback or questions. Give us a call at 786-273-7GTR. Email us at fanmail@gamertagradio.com or leave a message on speakpipe.com/gamertagradio.
All right, based on your questions and comments, we will play it on the show, and I would love to do a full episode of just fan mail. Just send us questions, and yeah, we'll definitely play on the show. All right, so let's talk about this. Today, while I was actually at work, I got an email called Steam Deck Shipping Update. So there's a lot of people that pre-ordered the lower tier of Steam Deck that was supposed to come out now, and I believe sometime November, December. And actually, it was December. And here's the email that I got from Valve. This is an official email. The launch of Steam Deck will be delayed by 2 months, and now we anticipate Steam Deck will start shipping out to customers in February of 2022. All reservations holders will keep their place in line with dates shifting back or currently. So it all depends on the type of tier that you bought of the Steam Deck. So I know there was the cheap one, which would come out around December, and the second one was going to be like later mid-year, right? And the last one, the most powerful and the most expensive one, that one was going to be sometime at the end of 2022. So it looks like that for those that pre-ordered the most expensive one, which I know Paris is one of them, shout out to him, and I think P2 got it, that's not going to come out to 2023 based on how this is looking. This is my guess, but the first shipment is going to go out February of 2022. So yeah, man, that is crazy. I know there's more information on the official site, but look, I didn't pre-order at all. I wanted to wait and see how it is. My fiance Rihanna, she did that right away. She actually pre-ordered this one, the cheapest one, and look, for me, I went through the whole Steam machine. Like I did that. My Steam machine only lasted for like a year, and then it got messed up, and it was a mission for Dell to fix it. It was just a mission. But ever since then, I'm like, you know what? Let me just wait and see what Valve is going to do. Valve have never created an handheld before like this. This is their first time doing it. I'd rather just wait and see. I know the device is going to be good. It looks really, really good, but based on the videos I've seen. And come on, that would be awesome to play all of my favorite games that I already have on Steam. Could I also use that through my PC, or I just play through the GeForce Now? Imagine me on the go doing this. Even not only that, I could even play Xbox xCloud through this device too with it. Because I know Phil Spencer mentioned that on Twitter. So look, I want companies to take their time on whatever they're working on. I know a lot of people are probably going to be very disappointed that this is not coming out now in December of 2021, but I prefer a better product and everything's going to be good. And we're going to get to see this sometime early next year. And look, if you pre-order, please let me know your thoughts about all this. Are you upset? Are you disappointed? Are you okay with this? Because this is very expensive, man. I know people that paid a lot of money for the expensive one. So this device is not cheap. So I'm glad that this got delayed. We'll see what's going to happen. Hopefully, we'll get more updates between now all the way to February. And look, I would love to interview the team and learn more about this product, so we could talk about it on the show. But yeah, this is good. I think this is good news, man. Good news. So here says that there's going to start shipping customers starting February 2022. Okay. Again, they said we're sorry, we won't be able to make our original ship date. We will continue working to improve reservation dates based on the new timeline, and we'll keep folks updated as we go. So again, it's going to take some time for everybody to get to see when they're going to get this device shipped. So let's see. Again, I'm okay with this. I think this is great news, not only for the fans, but also for Valve. They do not want this to fail, and it will be a disaster if they ship something that's buggy that doesn't work. So I think this is a great thing. Now, in the past few days we've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 5. I've been playing. Look, I'm a huge Forza guy. Like I love Horizon. That's like my game. I play it nonstop. And you might see me driving around Mexico, or you might see my Drivatar all over the place. And if you see me, hey, give me a holler, man. Say what's up. Take a picture, post it on Twitter, man. I know a couple of our community members already done that already, and it's pretty cool to see that, man. I see my level and everything. I think I'm like level 52, 53 around there. I'm not sure. But Phil Spencer posted this on Twitter, which is really crazy. This is the largest launch date in the history of Xbox game studios. So right now, this is based on what Phil tweeted out actually yesterday. He said, we invested for years in Xbox so more people can play, with 4.5 plus million players so far across PC, cloud, and console. Forza Horizon 5 shows that promise coming to life. Largest launch date for Xbox Game Studio. Peak current three times more than Forza Horizon 4. That is insane. But also thank to the community for supporting the game, and also send congrats to Playground Games. And wow, that is huge. 4.5 plus million people that actually been playing this game all over, from mobile, cloud, PC, console. This is really, really cool, man. And I'm glad, because I always felt like Horizon has always been like the better Forza in my opinion. I always been a huge fan of this, and I'm glad that they're highlighting also Mexico, which is really really awesome. So that is insane. Now, my question that I have for you that are listening to this: do you think we're going to see this type of amount of players once Halo Infinite comes out? Is it going to be lower? Is it going to be higher? I mean, Halo Infinite is one of the most important games for Xbox. Are we going to see this type of amount of people playing that? Because remember, too, is it's going to be available all across PC, cloud, and console. Plus, this is also going to be on Game Pass, and it's also going to be on Steam for people to purchase if they don't want to play it through the Xbox app. And the most important one, the multiplayer is free. So, are we going to see this amount of players playing that game? Please let me know, because I am super curious to see what's going to happen. I know people are excited for Halo. Really, really excited for the multiplayer. I'm excited for the multiplayer and the campaign. But I'm super curious if we're going to see this amount of people playing this game. Man, please let me know your thoughts, because I am super curious. And I, honestly, I'm definitely going to be playing this as soon as I get my review code or game, whatever. Like, I'm ready to play this and talk about it on the show with the crew. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. We'll see. All right, so let's talk about the Game Awards. I think there's some news here where Jeff Keighley had an interview with Brian Crescentis, out to him, where he actually talked about like his plans, what they're planning to do for this year's Game Awards. And I'm going to read this to you guys, and you tell me this is like a good number or what. It says the Game Awards 2021 is expected to feature 40 to 50 titles. Now, 40 to 50 titles, that's a lot. That's a lot of premieres. A lot of premiere. Last year, I remember there was no live audience because of the pandemic. So they had like an in-person event. Well, they had a recording at the studio. And but this year they're gonna have an in-person event at the Microsoft Theater, and it's gonna take place in Los Angeles on December 9th. And this is the 8th annual event. And again, they're always gonna have celebrities, orchestra, actual awards, and of course, the most important, when people get excited about the game reveals. So Jeff Keighley mentioned this. He's really, really excited about this, but he says they also expect 40 to 50 games to be shown in one form or another, in new titles being announced to the number is going to be like what, digital digits or something like that. Now, when they say 40 to 50 games that's going to be shown, remember that's including the pre-show. It's not only the actual awards. So we're probably going to see games during the pre-show while everyone is getting ready, and then the big guns is they're gonna show like the big game titles, game premieres during the show. So he said, "Look, I still feel we only kind of sort of touched the surface what's possible on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. So I think you will see some stuff in the show that is truly pretty stunning." He also says, "We'll see footage of games that will remind people that the best of this industry is still to come. We are going to see some intense next-gen premiere. Definitely going to see that from Xbox, hopefully from PlayStation, and who knows what Nintendo going to be showing at the awards. But this is going to be pretty tight. I can't wait. So your predictions are what you would like to see at the awards. Are we going to see stuff way ahead from Xbox? Do you think they're going to keep it quiet and just focus on games that are we going to see next year? Like, let's say Starfield, or are we going to get to see, stuff that's coming out sometime early spring? Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see. A couple years ago, it was exciting to see the reveal of the Xbox Series X. I think the crowd went nuts. Nobody was expecting that. And then we got to see a short trailer of Hellblade, which looked freaking insane during that time. So are we going to see a new gameplay footage of Hellblade? I think it's about time, right? It's been a couple years. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna see, man. It's gonna be awesome. We'll see. We'll see. But remember, last year we got to see Perfect Dark announced over there. I know there was a sequel to Arc. That one is starring Vin Diesel. That was there too. I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna get to see Keanu Reeves or the cast of the Matrix movie. Because remember that's also coming out a couple weeks before the actually after the Game Awards. So don't be surprised if we get to see him there. At the awards, presenting an award or something. Maybe you get nominated too for an award. Who knows? But it's gonna be pretty tight. So remember, you could watch the Game Awards on December 9th. And hopefully we'll get to hear about the nominees and information about buying tickets very, very soon. Because yeah, we're getting close. Like we're about to hit in a couple weeks Thanksgiving, and then from there is all about the Game Awards. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna give you more information. I know I'm planning to attend the awards on this year for sure. I'm gonna go with Pete. No, not Pete. With Paris and friends over here. There's a lot of people that are flying down over here to Los Angeles to attend the awards. So stay tuned. I'll keep you posted if there's anything else about the awards because I'm very very excited about it. All right, so let's talk about GTA, the trilogy that is coming out. Actually, by the time you listen to this podcast, is going to be out, and I'm very very excited for this game because I always been a huge fan of the Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. San Andreas, I know a lot of people like that game. Not for me. I think it was okay. It was a great Grand Theft Auto game, but I had uh, a better time with GTA 3 and Vice City. But that's again my opinion. But I know we've seen videos of gameplay videos of stuff of the game. I know Rockstar Games has shown a couple things. I know they even shown like images for the current consoles and even like of course the Nintendo Switch because a lot of people are curious how the Nintendo Switch version is going to look because it's also going to be there. So the name of this is Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition. That's a very very long title. Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy Definitive Edition. So my question I always been asking. Okay, usually when companies have licensed music, there's they this contract where they only will have that soundtrack there for a certain amount of time. If the company re-release these games, sometimes they have to cut some of the songs there in the soundtrack. So I'm a huge fan of Vice City and also San Andreas and GTA 3. The soundtrack has been always amazing, old school, new school, some exclusive tracks. I had conversation with hip hop DJs that were involved in the past of Grand Theft Auto's radio stations and mixtapes like stuff like that. So now with this one, I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be some songs going to be cut off from the soundtrack because of the licensing and everything. So I know I can't remember which game it was, but there was an update years ago. I think it was, if I'm not, this is a guess. I think Grand Theft Auto 4. I think there was an update, or was it 5? One of the two, where some of the songs they were removed because of licensing and stuff like that. So I'm curious, like how many songs are actually gonna get deleted from this game? Which again, it's not gonna kill the experience. You're still gonna have fun. There's still gonna be songs there, but I'm wondering how many of those songs are actually gonna get deleted from there, man. So hopefully, once I get the game, I'll check out the full soundtrack, and I'll definitely we'll talk about it on the next recording of Gamertag Radio. But even this, if you go back years ago, Sega re-released the original Jet Set Radio, and there was a lot of songs that they couldn't get due to licensing, or they just couldn't get in contact with the producer or something. There was always like an issue while they were working on that, bringing back the game up. But they had enough tracks that I felt like, hey, you know what? This is good enough. Let's play. Let's play the game like this. So, but it's important, man. Back in the days, Dreamcast had, in my opinion, way too many licensed music. I think they were like depending on that way too much, that it was just too expensive. It was way too expensive, man. So um, Rockstar is a different case because they have a lot of money, so they could easily pull that off, you know. So, but yeah, again, I know this right now. If you go to YouTube, there has been like leak footage of people that got the game early. Maybe they bought it at a mom and pop store or something, you know. But it's out there, and they've been streaming it on Twitch, and they've been posting clips on social media and on YouTube. So I'm gonna look at that more once I get the game. But again, there might be some songs that's going to be deleted completely that was in the original game. So don't be surprised if you get to see that. All right, let's go to the next segment. All right, let's talk about this news because I know more people are going to be really pissed off about this, but I think this is a great idea. Uncharted 4 for PC and PlayStation 5 has been rated, suggesting a release soon. PlayStation has previously stated that the PS5 version of the remaster will be released first. But again, this is also coming out for PC. Come on, man. I know there was an image that got released a couple of days ago of a PlayStation PC. Look, man, I think this is awesome. I think this is great. More people are going to play this. So this is the PC and the PlayStation 5 collection, which contain Uncharted 4 and the expansion Lost Legacy. So it's called Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection. And it's been rated by the Australian classification board. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out very soon. It might be early next year. And I think it makes sense for this to come out around February when the movie is about to release in February. So either January or February, I think the game will be coming out, and hopefully we'll get to see an announcement during the Game Awards. I think this is like the perfect time to announce it, things like that. So, but the PC version will arrive shortly, right after the release of the PlayStation 5 version. But it says that the Australian game rating suggests that the collection could arrive as soon as February 2022. Previously, Forza Horizon 5 got leaked through the Australian classification, and it was everywhere. It was out. But the mistake that they said was the game was coming out sometime in August, and it never did. The game came out on November 9th. You know, so do you think they're like on point? Do you think this is going to be legit, or do you think it's going to be something like, it's just a rumor, or it's not going to happen? I don't know. I think it's going to come out sometime in February. Again, that's the perfect time to release it right during the time when the movie comes out. Because if you look back, remember that the Witcher series came out on Netflix, right? The game already has been out, like The Witcher 3 and everything. And the sales of that game increased by a lot. And it was because of the Netflix series. I wouldn't be surprised that this will also push Sony to release this for the PlayStation 5 and also for PC, because they know people are going to be curious. They want to play. They want to play the Uncharted game. They probably have never played it before. And even those that even have the PC that don't have a PlayStation 5, this would be the best opportunity for them to just play for the first time, you know? So I think this is great. Also, remember this. Halo was also rated in August by the same in Australia, and eventually issued a release date of December 8th. Now, this is the thing, man. Every time there's something that gets leaked by the Australian classification board, most of the time is legit. Like, it's going to happen. So, are you guys excited about this? Are you planning to get the PC version? Have you ever played Uncharted 4? Or maybe you never played Uncharted 4 on the PlayStation 4. Maybe you want to get it on the PlayStation 5. Are you planning to do that? Let me know your thoughts. I think the game was decent. It's not the greatest Uncharted, but it was dope. I think it was a good game. Decent game. That's what I say. But remember, PlayStation might have an announcement during the Game Awards. I think this would be the perfect time where they could say it's coming off PlayStation 5 and also PC. So we'll see. But send me your thoughts. Your thoughts, comments, if you disagree or agree with it. email me, fanmail at gamertagradio.com, or give us a call, 786-273-7GTR. All right, everybody knows that Black Friday is coming up. I'm planning to I want to buy a brand new TV, 4K TV, because I need something good uh, to see when it comes to 4K. I want this to look good because I want to try this out for my Xbox Series X and also my Series S here at home. So I'm planning to buy a TV. So I'm going to find out online to see if there's any deals. I probably will go to one of the local stores like Best Buy and see from there. But we'll see. But Nintendo is going to be doing something for, I believe, for the past 2 years, I think, right now. So it looks like that Nintendo is going to be having a Black Friday sale where they're going to be remove, like, I think it's going to be $20 off of the suggested retail price of selection of games, which will be available for $40 from November 21st to the 22nd. So the 27th. So you have an opportunity to buy any of these games on the Switch. So this is the list of games that already gotten from Nintendo that's going to have Black Friday sales. All right, so that's The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Maker 2, Paper Mario, Kirby Star Allies, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Fire Emblem, Three Houses, and also Xenoblade and Astro Chain are also going to be available for $39.99 only for a couple of days. So that's starting November 21st through the 27th. But also, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit will also be available at a retail price of $59.99. Normally, this used to cost $99, $100 basically. And Ring Fit Adventure, which you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about that. Maybe I want to buy that as like a workout game. This one is also gonna be cheap for $54.99. Normally, this game is only $79.99. So there's gonna be a range of Black Friday sales at the eShop. Also, I think this is really cool, really awesome, and this is a great way to just take advantage of the prices. I know hopefully PlayStation will have some, Xbox, all the stores. Are you planning to go anywhere? I think, look, my advice, if you are planning to buy any of these games during Black Friday, I highly, highly recommend it to go to our friends at cheapassgamer.com. Just look it up. They have a lot of special sales, everything there, man. So and I'm always checking it to see if there's anything cheap. So yeah, definitely check it out. So, but as of right now, Nintendo hasn't announced anything about like a cut price of the Switch. They haven't said anything about that. But I know that I know there's a lower distribution price of the standard Switch in Europe. Why not? They can do it over here, So, and this happened right before the release of Switch OLED. It happened, and it was super, super cheap. So we'll see. But last week, I know Nintendo had like an investor call, and this was announced that the Switch has been shipped 92.87 million units everywhere. And it looks like that the Switch is going to surpass the original Wii numbers, which is 101.63 million units, which to this day, if that happens, that the Switch surpass those numbers, which I wouldn't be surprised if that happens during Black Friday in a couple weeks, from Black Friday, December, all the way to early next year, this will become the best selling console platform before the end of the fiscal year. That's how we're going to find out about that. So, yeah, this is insane. It will be the best console it's going to surpass the numbers of the Wii for Nintendo with the Switch. So that's incredible. That's really, really cool. All right. So Yeah, let me know your thoughts about this, man. I think this is really cool. Now, I just want to mention that Nintendo did mention that they are working on the next thing for them, like the next console. They didn't say what exactly, or I don't know if it's going to be just like a next gen Switch version or what. But before they were like, no, we're not planning to do that, because it was releasing the Switch OLED. But now that the Switch OLED is out there, they're mentioning that. But look, I'm happy with these numbers. I'm happy that there's a sale to buy games for people that are buying the Switch for the first time. But also Nintendo, please, for the love of God, when are you going to upgrade your servers, your online subscription service, and also the price for the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 64, and also Sega Genesis in there? I would love to see more games. I would like to see a a plan from now to early next year. What type of content we're gonna get to see if I'm a subscriber of the Nintendo Switch Online. So they need to fix that. And there's been bugs also playing these games online. It's very, very buggy, and people are not happy with this. And honestly, for $50 annually, they need to make some changes and make that better. And look, get that money that you're getting from all that, and plus your games and whatever else you're selling on the side, and upgrade your servers. Make it better. Make the subscription better. There's so much potential they could do. They could easily release something like Xbox Game Pass like that, but for Nintendo, and they have the amount of content to do that. Old school content, new school, even stuff from like GameCube. Oh man, I'll be the first one to subscribing. The first one to do that. But they need to definitely, they need to step their game up with that, man. But I have to mention Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is officially the best selling Mario Kart game ever. It's about to hit 40 million units sold. It surpassed Wii Sports, which is insane, and also the Mario Kart Wii. That version sold a lot. I think that was like one of the highest Mario Kart games ever sold. But Mario Kart 8 Deluxe completely surpassed that by a lot. So that's it. That's really cool. I'm very happy about that. That game is so good. But I would love to see a new Mario Kart game though, man. Mario Kart 9 will be awesome to see, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to Nintendo for making that happen. All right, we're gonna take a short break, and once I come back here, I have a couple other things to talk about, and I'm done. All right, I'll be right back after this.
You're listening to Gamertag Radio.
All right, Gamertag Radio listeners, this episode of GTR is sponsored by Coinbase. Hey, do you identify as a crypto curious? If you have thought about entering the world of cryptocurrency but felt a little overwhelmed, Coinbase makes learning to buy and sell simple. Cryptocurrency might feel like a secret or exclusive club, but Coinbase believes that everyone, and I mean everyone and everywhere, should be able to get in the door. Whether you've been trading for years or just getting started like me, Coinbase can help. Much coin, such base. If you've been following the cryptocurrency craze, now is the time to start getting involved. Coinbase makes it quick and easy to start your own portfolio and learn to trade like a pro. Now, for me, I just started this now for a couple months because actually my fiance was the one that told me, Danny, definitely got to check out Coinbase. And I created an account and I just been doing that. And honestly, it's very simple. It's very easy and it's not confusing. And any questions I'll ask her and she tell me like things that I need to do in there. And also I get notifications every time when there's like any changes in there, man. So it's super easy. I highly recommend for you guys to check it out. But look, if you've been looking to level up your financial portfolio, it's always good to diversify. And why not think about cryptocurrency backed by the world's leading investors? Coinbase keeps your portfolio safe, secure, while adding crypto into your mix. Coinbase offers a trusted and easy use platform to buy, sell, and spend cryptocurrency. They support the most popular digital currencies on the market and make them accessible to everyone. They also offer portfolio management and protection, learning resources, and a mobile app. That's the one that I use the most is the mobile app. So you can trade security and monitor your crypto all in one place. Millions, and I mean millions of people in over 100 countries trust Coinbase with their digital assets. Whether you're looking to just getting started or search for a better way to access to crypto markets, start today with Coinbase. So, GTR listeners, this is for you. For a limited time, new users get $10 in free Bitcoin when you sign up today at coinbase.com/GTR. Sign up at coinbase.com/GTR for $10 in free Bitcoin. This offer is for a limited time only, so take advantage of this and sign up today. Let me repeat that. Sign up today. That's coinbase.com/GTR.
This is Gamertag Radio. Voicemail at 786-2737-GTR.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for listening to the latest episode of Gamertag Radio. Again, I've been extremely busy with the whole X-Play and G4. I've been having a blast. I'm going to talk more about things that have been going on over there. Like, it's been fun. It's been really, really fun. I enjoyed talking with Adam Sessler and the whole team. It's been an amazing, and honestly, I'm honored to be part of this, man, because I've been watching G4 for a very long time too, back in the early days. And also, believe it or not, G4 also mentioned Gamertag Radio because we were like on the news all over when Connect at that time was Project Natal. We mentioned about a Microsoft employee. I forgot from where because I can't remember at the moment, but he was doing an interview and he talked about, oh yeah, Connect is coming out in. He didn't mention Connect, but he says Project Natal. Oh, Project Natal is coming out in October, and I found that footage and I put it on Gamertag Radio. This is when back in the days we used to post a lot of news, and it got picked up all over the web, everywhere. And yeah, G4, the attack of the show, was the one that actually talked about it and gave us props. I was like, wow. I posted a video on Twitter, but that's insane. That was a long, long time ago, man. So, but yeah, seeing that, and also next week, the 16th, it's gonna be the official launch. So I'm just excited to see what everybody else has been working on. We're working on some stuff too. So it's gonna be cool, and it's an honor to just be part of history. Bringing back G4, man, and I can't wait to one of these days. I want to talk with the team and just have a conversation, just record like on a podcast, something just for fun, for you guys, so you guys can hear the behind the scenes, man. Because let me tell you, it's not easy, man. Behind the scenes of just like launching things is not easy at all, man. But at the same time, it's a lot of fun and it's a learning experience. You learn a lot, the good, the bad, everything, man. So it's gonna be fun. So stay tuned to Gamertag Radio for more details, more stuff that I'm planning to post in the future, and also more discussions. And we're almost going to be wrapping up the year, man. We're going to be talking about the game of the year. That's one of my favorite episodes. I always love to talk to P in Paris about that. Also, the Game Awards is coming up, so I would like to play a game. Hey, let's let's talk about the games that we think is going to win during the awards, man. So it's going to be cool. I can't wait. And this is going to be. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages. This is going to be my first ever Game Awards in person. I've never attended the event, so I'm very curious to see how it is once you get there and everything. I know it's going to be a long award show, but I'm just going to enjoy it. This is going to be the first time where the industry is going to get together in person event. I can't wait. Can't wait. All right, so head over to gamertagradio.com, post your comments and feedback, listen to our past episodes. You could also find us on any podcast app. And all you have to do is go right now, search for us. Once it pops up, give us a subscribe, follow us, or even post a review. It will help us out to increase the top of the charts, and more people are going to find us too, based on your support. Also, if you'd like to be part of our fan mail discussion, which I have a couple here. I'm going to save for a future episode, but please send those questions. I love getting questions from you guys, man. It's the part where I enjoy the most. All right. So here's how you could be part of an episode or segment of fan mail. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you for listening to Gamertag Radio, episode 1177. We'll be back here on Monday. I have some cool stuff planned for that episode. And I'll see you soon, man. Until next time, we're out. Peace.
Thanks for listening to Gamertag Radio. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.